ジョアンパウロ左足で沈めました。先制点は横浜 FC。 しっかりと詰めていましたジョアンパウロ。
Bellingham into Rodrigo, potential here, more than that, there's the breakthrough. A man who's been the scourge of Manchester City often in the past.
Shrugs him off. Again, surrounded by red shirts, but he's done really well away from Viner. Pulls the shot and picks out of all people. He could overread.
League football are familiar with. Shaqiri lifts that in and Bissot doesn't get there, and Basel feel that they do now have a legitimate goal to bring them back.
Create overloads here as Nunez in towards Haaland. One moment is all it took. Haaland has been anonymous, but now O'Reilly. There's Vermeeren. Little back heel on for Igor Paixão. Aubameyang! Igor Paixão! To pick up the pieces and make it 1-1.
High line from Crystal Palace, they've dropped now. Xerxes made a clever move here. Oh, he's found the net. It's a big moment for Manchester United, the equaliser, particularly for the goal scorer.
Onto midfield.
Suzuki, back for Manzambi, scores! It has not taken them long at the start of this second half. Julián Manzambi, a goal
himself, Marlon. Plenty in the area here. What's the ball going to be like? It instead finds Camara, who decides to shoot and score! That's the breakthrough we were waiting for! And it's the most unlikely of scorers!
In the game, Stiller, all loose, given away, careless, and the free kick could be expensive as they break away here now, and suddenly Balde gets clear from Stuttgart's free kick. It's Balde, Fabio, it's in!
From Heitor, here's Abner. It's a good chip to the far post, it's 2. He got forward so dangerously twice in the game, and finally Tolisso gets his reward.
What, in fairness, was always going to be a difficult night for them. It was always going to be a case of battening down the hatches, which they did pretty well. Here's Cancelo, he's been allowed to run all the way and score. It's 4-0. And where was the defence?
Now looking for some support, Froholt, and he finds Gabri Veiga. He's in again, surely! It's Gabri Veiga at the double for Porto. And
Xhaka taking on Cucurella. Lovely change of direction, that's so dangerous. And Mikel Merino, he's in to equalise for Arsenal. It's
Prendeu, rolou, Neymar com liberdade, livre, dominou, bateu, é gol! E que golaço, Ney! Gol!
كريستوفر بونسوفا محاولة عن جوليان، يا سلام التسديد، لا لا لا لا لا لا لا القادم القادسية يقول طريق الكاس.
30 seconds of the 90 minutes. Villa going to be caught out here. Oh, it's an excellent goal, brilliantly taken. Joel Montero, he's looked really good since coming off the bench.
Stanisic through to Diaz. Oh, Diaz, brilliant from Luis Diaz! Oh, when Bayern were looking for a moment of individual brilliance.
Til weggelopen. Prachtige bal van Mauro. Til ook langs Guus. Til heel subtiel en 3-0 PSV. Wat een voortreffelijke actie van Guus Til. En andermaal ook een hoofdrol voor Mauro junior. AZ wordt zoek gespeeld.
Boniface. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! The strangest of assists from Victor Boniface. But the sweetest of... Moraes. Beautiful goal! Martins Moraes! Kan hij got 2 goals Mendes?
Tossat sees the gap and goes for it. Does he go for it? Bullseye! Invitation accepted.
cristiano لكن الكرة تعود اجوال. الله في النصر جوهرة تضيء الطريق.
Correa. Garnacho. Cross this time and Gusto! Oh, a collector's item. He's waited a long time for this.
Out to Odegaard, sizes it up, and it's in for Tottenham. Richarlison with the final.
Can he bring it down and finish this off? Chance through. It's 2-0. Odegaard. Oh, a defensive calamity for Copenhagen.
Quite a delay, but delivered beautifully. Abdelrahman Garib. Even Ronaldo would have admired that one, I think. Al Nassr go in front.
Balde, Dani Olmo, Lamine Yamal. Quickly 3 players converge, but he's beaten them all. Lamine Yamal! Oh, wow.
18 anos de idade.
Olha o Hulk na pressão, tenta chegar o Hulk, esconde a bola o Hulk, pedalou, entrou na área, tocou, Rony! Gol!
A doggy. It's Tell. It's 1-1. And Matty's Tell has come off the bench. And within 4 minutes, he's fired Spurs level.
Chelsea had to be exposed by that, might be exposed by the pace of Garnacho. Away from Santi Bueno and puts it on a plate for Pedro Neto. Playing through the middle now. And they're putting Wolves.
5の前ですよね、横浜市がそこの前でうまくラインから抜けられるようになってます。
香川が来た。
Yamal. Oh, and off the head of the defender. Oh! Well, an own goal. Lamine Yamal making it happen.
Such quick feed. Oh, that's outstanding. It's incredible from Jeremy Doku. That's been coming today. A stand.
From the away side. Samacic. Schumacher in the middle. Samacic goes for goal, and what a goal! What a goal! But the way the referee is signalling it.
اللقطات الكرة رونالدو ولكن الكرة في الجدار تصل المحاولة جول الحقوا
Reinders into Foden, lovely quick feed from Foden, and another sumptuous strike from Phil Foden.
O passe, vai tentar o escanteio, levantou na boca do gol! Hermes pro Juventude!
Ivanov, Son, Ivanov, and Son taking it on and scoring brilliantly. A passage back into this game for ødegaard.
Opoku dribbling halinde. Opoku pasını da verdi Onuka'ya. Aldı önüne baktı kaleye. Onuka gol! Opoku'dan harika bir asist. Onuka yine sahne aldı.
There's a lot of football to be played before then, and Van de Ven striding through, taking on all comers. He might take it on. Oh, what a goal that is!
Ball is cut in. Ballard is in there creating nuisance. Bronny! Gymnastic! Sensation!
This is Terzic. Aguilar to his left, but he'll take it on!
Aí é enfiada pro Vitor Roque, ele ganha na velocidade, invade a grande área, sai o Brasão por cobertura, olha o golaço, olha o golaço, olha o golaço! Gol!
Makrakis down by and in. Yes, there's the goal. Gabi Karnichowski.
Yani Saci kaleye baktı. Sert vurdu, süper gol. Süper gol yani Saci. Harikulade gol. Hacı imzalı 73. dakika.
It's Artur. Artur's cross, and then Poku. Enes Poku with his fourth goal in the German top flight.
And you hear the hum around the ground increasing as the youngster has to set it up, and it's absolutely broken perfectly for João Pedro.
Paris'te karşıladı onu, hemen Boli girdi ceza sahasına. Yohan Boli vurdu ve gol! Bu kez çıkarken Beşiktaş top kaybı yaptı. Yohan Boli süratini kullandı, topu aldı, golü attı.
Gasilowski, dit doet de Bogaert goed. En dan de eerste uithaal en die vliegt er ook gelijk in. De eerste doelpoging van AZ in deze wedstrijd komt van de voet van Mijnans. En AZ doet iets terug op de B3.
This is better on the home side. Simeone. Oh, lovely cutback. Alvarez! 1-0. Well, out of nothing, really. They produced so little.
Bola pra Vitinho. Vitinho faz a finta. Vitinho, pé esquerdo! Gol!
И он достает этот мяч, воскресил атаку и делает подачу. Вау! Что это было? Что
Этого не может быть! Как? Батраков сам не верит!
Away, but a goal for Paris would completely change the dynamics. And there it is! João Neves sweeps the ball into the back of the Bayern net, and they have that goal.
Hulk toma distância, Igor Gomes da cobrança, golaço! Gol!
Pathesis beyond the defenders, brilliant turn of pace from Alvaro! Oh, they've done it again! Álvaro Garcia turned on the afterburners, left the defenders for dead.
La baja para Julián y el taco muy bueno, va Cervera, ahí está el tercero, viene Cervera.
And it's been given. The appeals were there from the Celtic back line and no more.
على المرور العرضية المتابعة الله الله إن لم يكن وحده الدوري فليكن وحده الديربي.
Chapman winning the first header. And look at the space for Gelson Martins here. Big opportunity. Oh, fantastic finish. Gelson Martins gives Olympiacos the lead with a
Maris, space of plenty, finishes the job in style, brilliant from him. What is it they say? Form is temporary and class is permanent.
Kerem'i düşündü arada. Kerem'in önüne nefis oynadı. Kerem gol! Harika geldi Fenerbahçe. Enfes bir asist. Harika bir son vuruş. Baştan sona harika bir
Change there with Yildiz. Kefren Turam across and Vlahovic makes it 1-1. And Wahi. And here's Litz Doan, twisting and turning, still going, Doan! Classy goal from Litz Doan! And will that prove to be the decisive moment?
Early on, Afif comes on strong again here. Chance, leveller! They get it all right at last. Claudinho has got it for Al-Sad. Afif made it, of course.
Still alive this game for the Romanian champions. Elaru does well. Elaru with a dipper. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! A captain's goal from Darius.
He's inside his own half, Haaland. He can't be offside. Manchester City looking for the third goal to put this derby to bed. There's a quarter of the match remaining. But there's a chance for Romania early on. And Denis Trajkoš gives the visitors the perfect start. Only 90 seconds after kickoff.
A marcação do Carlos Eduardo, vem contra a marcação do Johnny Douglas, se livrou dos dois. Lindo lance do Dudu Kojitski, mais um pra pintar o golaço! Golaço!
Bakayoko
for Leipzig. And oh, it's a brilliant goal from Bakayoko. I say, Sentner was bamboozled.
Від нього. Удар! Вау! 2-0! 14-та хвилина. Олександр Андрієвський. Я не знаю, що тут сказати.
14 minutes for Köln to get an equaliser and really spoil the party. 14 minutes for Wolfsburg to hold on to keep the celebrations flowing. But Elmala has other ideas. Oh, they've got the goal!
He surrendered a lead to get it back to 2-2. Today it's them that's come from behind, but they could be in trouble here, and they are. João Cancelo immediately responds for Portugal.
Demirovic, the back heel, oh glorious! Outrageously good. And the former Freiburg man with a piece of razor-sharp thinking, improvisation of the
highest. Quintero en el centro del campo. El balón de Quintero, buenísimo, se la come Sagredo. Cuidado la llegada ahora. Cuidado la llegada ahora y el segundo. Vaya golazo que acaba de marcar Córdoba. Vaya jugada, error, pero también qué jugada de Colombia. Marca Córdoba. Puede haber sentenciado.
Kevin Charles had a couple of chances already. Here's the third one and it's in. And Brentford lead. Just over 10 minutes to go to half-time. Scored by Schade, made by Henry.
Forță nu este o schemă, atenție. Gol! Târnava! Azango! 3-1 și 3-4 la general. Nu pot să cred că l-am lăsat atât de liber pe nigerian.
It is Arnold! A blockbuster goal! At the Volkswagen!
Good link-up play, it's a chance for Son, he goes down, and the back heel flick goes in from Lee Dong-yong. Son involved once again, and the lead doubled for South Korea.
Table. And they've got it. And how? From Caicedo.
Dentro del área para recortar Julián, le entrega la pelota a Messi. ¡Qué generosidad! ¡Qué generosidad para el gol de Messi! Marca Messi, marca Argentina. La araña no tenía apetito, tenía sin embargo ganas de regalar y vaya si ha regalado para que Messi.
Had a very steady first half, very resilient first half.
Bergwijn, 2-0. One long ball forward and the Swede runs onto it.
В наказателното поле Димитър Велковски може да стреля, изобщо не се поколеба да го направи. Изумително изпълнение. 1-0 Зарда с гола на Димитър Велковски в 8-та минута. Велковски тези неща определено.
Dropped his shoulder and he's able to create a chance for Mickey van der Ven. And West Ham, who will...
Retegi waiting in the box. Moise Ken is in there too, and Moise Ken at the back post! There is the breakthrough!
Bangalat looking for shooting opportunities, and he's got one!
The Euros. And here is a chance for Pedri, who pulls it back, and Merino is there! And Merino scores his second of the game!
Retegi, might it run here for Ken? Immediate reaction from Italy. What a game this is!
For a lightning fast start. It's Alex Grimaldo! He makes the incredible seam routine. He is a true specialist.
It's left here by Raum for Florian Wirtz. Majestic. The local boy comes good in the cathedral city. And Wirtz for three.
It's going to be. It's Alhamdan. He's done it. An equalising goal in stoppage time by Abdullah Alhamdan.
Correa to Nico Williams, unselfish! Oh, what a goal! Mesmeric football from Spain. And Mikel Merino makes it.
للعبور للوصول إلى النقطة السادسة للانتصار الثاني على التوالي. عوار الهدف الاتحاد الأول. يا عوار يا عوار.
Owen Toll, Robbo Voltemade here for Gnabry. Gnabry away. Gnabry! It's taken less than 7 minutes for Germany to cook tonight.
I think he would.
Yes, he will.
Perfect angle for the left foot. Grimaldo! What a sensational way to wrap up the first league win.
Cáceres, and it's played in for Galarza. Galarza! It's 1-0 for Paraguay, and Matias Galarza has given the lead to the Guaranis in a big way of celebrating the return.
In court for David Raum. Raum towards Maxi Bayer. Oh, it runs off Ranieri! It's a soft goal to give away for the Northern Irish, but the Germans do not care one jot about that.
Veerman naar de schieter. Veerman! Oh! Hoe is het mogelijk? Wat een doelpunt! Hij schildert hem in de kruising werkelijk.
Counter. Well, the captain's done really well. Lasitskas with the turn. Oh, that's brilliant! The layoff, perfect. And there is the riposte.
No tempo about the game. Di Lorenzo. Retegui. Politano! Oh, this is quite something.
Suarez to kill it. Suarez. Oh!
Goal of the night. Very good header away, but Cucurella fires one in majestically. It is his first goal in international football.
Was a brilliant effort. Oh my word! Fantastic strike there from William Francois. What a hit! Mauritius back on level terms, and how?
Here he goes again. Slips it through this time for Doku. Doku doubles the lead. Just like that. And a first half of frustration for Belgium ends in scenes of celebration.
A real spell of Senegal challenging. It's now Democratic Republic of Congo who find the opener. They've had to be patient. They've had to weather the
Devaney's corner. And there Isaac Price. Joy for the Northern Irish in Cologne.
Centro, el rechazo, la pelota que queda coqueteando, viene el disparo. ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo! ¡Pero qué golazo!
With Fofana, if he can reach it and keep it in. It was a valiant attempt to do so. De Bruyne trying to make something of it. And how about that for a hit from Yuri Tielemans? and inside the opening 30 seconds of the second.
İslam'dan topu aldı Zubkov. Dakika 55. Klas çekti Zubkov. Trabzonspor geliyor. Zubkov! Hiç kimsenin beklemediği anda vurdu. Topu ağlara gönderiyor. 55. dakika. Çok seri davrandı. Çok çabuk davrandı.
Dadari, can he find a way through? He can! What a goal from Ayman Dadari!
Oh, straight through the middle. It's Richard Kone. It's 2-0. And it's a beauty. 3 goals in 3 games for Richard Kone. That's what...
Odegaard, Haaland on his move again. He's in for the hat-trick now. Erling Haaland. Avram has forced him wide. But it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
Italy beaten in playoffs for the last 2 World Cups, first by Sweden, then by North Macedonia. Great close control here by Solomon, had Revivo to his left, and the shot's taken on superbly!
Futsal. Can he score with his free kick? He can! It's a brilliant strike! And that seals it for Tunisia. If there was any doubt before, there is no longer. And what a goal that was.
Medino. He's looking for the spaces, he's looking for the corner! Oh, I say! Mikel Medino has an extraordinary hat-trick!
Passes the ball, open it to Soteldo! Oh! Segovia!
Tonali, Fratesi, oh lovely, Raspadori! Gorgeous goal! Wonderful football!
Forward. And there's another chance for João Felix, who's come up with an extraordinary improvised finish to get Portugal's 5th goal of the game.
Gyökeres on the overlap, used him by not using him, and Elanga could be in! Elanga 1-0! Clinical finish to give Sweden the lead!
マイナスにエリソン切れ込んで伊藤の左足！まさに絶好調！まさに伊藤達也！跳ね返りに反応！見事な精度のシュート！
Clever ball. Trossard with a touch to Ketlara. Leaves it for Kevin De Bruyne! There's the goal. They've spent this first half threatening. And of course it's Kevin De Bruyne who's scored it.
A perna das quartas de final. Maicon, perseguido pelo Viveiros. Tomou sem cometer a falta o atacante do Atlético. Acelera, vem na velocidade, deu uma balançada no corpo. Lá vem Viveiros, ajeitou, ganhou espaço, bateu, é gol! Gol!
Cornelius! Oh! It's spectacular!
Defend what could be one of the last attacks from Dortmund in this first half. Adeyemi, that's a brilliant first touch and a selfless second touch to set up the second goal. Maximilian Bayer and Karim Adeyemi.
Well done by Jombe here. David Strelec. Strelec still here for Slovakia! Extraordinary! It's a two-goal cushion.
Иначе е специалистът на гостите за втора поредна среща. Залага на формация 3-4-3. Нещо, което даде резултат срещу Локомотив София. А какво попадение за втора поредна среща отбелязва отборът на ЦСК. След като преди две...
Comes for Doku. Jeremy Doku squeezes in another one. His second goal of the game. And Belgium are 4 in front. Slipping it through for Malik Fofana. Salamakers had continued his run back for Fofana. Beautifully worked Belgian goal to set the seal with a sixth. That's a brilliant hit! Third time lucky for Matty Cash, who has had 2 goes that were wild and wayward.
Pica para el gol Lescano, viene para él, lo vieron, va Lescano, la pausa de Lescano, le pega Lescano, la empaló muy buena para López Muñoz, está gol. ¡Gol! ¡Gol!
Gambia corner, oh what a finish! That is a superb volley and Gambia make it 2. Ebu Adams
possible with left-handed. Here's Solis with time to take aim. Oh what a goal! What a goal from Solis! Good night to automatic qualification for the World Cup.
Quintana, está Vélez, está Sandes, va cerrado.
Patient play from La Roja. And Pedri! That is from the very top draw.
Positive move from Ghana. Mohamed Kudus, can he get the ball across? He can, and it's an easy tap in. And Ghana have the lead. And Jordan Ayew was never going to miss.
And they'll wait to make those changes. And that's lofted forward, and how about that for a first touch to set this up? Zubimendi! Well, as opening goals for a club go, that's pretty darn special.
22-year-old Constantelias on the bench too, as Bakasetas lashes in number 3. This really is Wonderland dream.
Zabanye. This is the opportunity he's been looking for, and he makes no mistake. That is classic Kylian Mbappe.
Vinha pra frente, Raikkonen dominou para deixar no chão, deu sobra, Carboneiro acelera, vem com ele o Kelvin, ainda o Carboneiro, puxou pé esquerdo, gol!
Behind only Morocco. Long ball forward, maybe this is a chance for 2-0. Another goal for Senegal. Plucked out of the air and slotted into the net. A lovely finish.
so dangerous in these kind of positions. Weaving his way into the area, does ever so well. Almas still going. What a wonderful goal. It's a beautiful goal from Alif Elmas. And
when they were defending, wasn't terribly effective. João Neves. Oh, what an effort that is! And a stunning Ronaldo goal to make it 4-0 right at the start of the second half.
Step, Bayern.
Here's Kane. Harry Kane gets another goal. Bayern do have 5. And having
Sluggish. Watching as to whether he was onside here. He's been able to loop it over the goalkeeper Fabiano. And Romania celebrates.
こぼれレオセアラシュート決まったノーの君とコントロールショット
Muy buen nivel en el Flamengo.
Arriba ahí Luis Enrique, buen control, peligro, Luis Enrique se perfila el recorte, no podía chutar con la derecha, sigue Luis Enrique, pisar y al centro, gol de Brasil.
Se viene Aguirre en el área, no viene la posición centro, está Berenti el gol. ¡Gol! De Boca, gol de Miguel.
The game against Andorra at the weekend, when England actually didn't create a great deal.
Lovely flick there by Rodgers into Noni Madueke. Noni Madueke with a chance to make it 2, and he has.
In the centre, good save. Mateta was having his shirt tugged. Malo Gusto deflected it in. Silence all around again. But France have
Loose again, and Danso clatters into him. Now Marko Arnautovic, no flag. Can he finish? You bet he can. Marko Arnautovic, 10 minutes into the second half. Gets Austria.
القرشي تحضير يزن هي ممكن جول تلاعب بالجميع يزن أولى وثانية وعلى الطاير الثالثة في الجول.
Bartezagi do lewej strony, Koleoszo, dośrodkowanie, Pisili przy sobie ma Dudę, łatwo go ogrywa i przepiękną bramkę strzela w tej sytuacji Nicolo Pisili, 4. gol w kadrze U21 po godzinie przeciwko Italii.
Again. Braga gets it down and hits it. What a special goal! Take a bow, Barnabas Varga. That's the goal of a lifetime.
Back in October, Pavlovic. It's a great ball. Zane took it superbly too. It's Zane for Voltemada. Clinical. And
here's Ekitike. Runners all around him. One of them, of course, Mbappe. Back for Ekitike.
قريبة عليه الملعب. مروان عثمان تقطع منه الكرة ولكن يرجع يعمل الواجب الدفاعي. فرصة لصالح المنتخب الأوزبكي. مشي بالكرة. مش ممكن الهدف. عافر فيها اللاعب أوستن أرنوف لاعب نادي بيرسيبوليس الإيراني ويقدر يسجل هدف أول.
Position to see, but Bellingham's pass picks out Phil Foden. Saka to his right, Eza to his left. It's Eza who has it, and he just glides it home. Super strike from Ebere Eza. England have that second goal.
It's a good-looking ball. And Doy, that'll do! Dan and Doy with the goal that gives the Swiss a cushion tonight.
صاحب الرغبة على يزن العرب من جديد. هذه تسديدة جول جول بأي طريقة بأي سيناريو يا عامر يا جاموس مبتكر التسديد.
Milosevic gets clear of him. That's a wonderful ball and a chance here for Denmark, and it is thrashed in by Isaksson. And how the atmosphere changes once again at Parken.
Osimhen again. Once more from the angle, it's another goal for Osimhen. And that is that. 4-1 for Nigeria.
Here is Nusep, it's a nice dummy. Oh, brilliant goal. That really is fantastic from Antonio.
Has an opportunity to open the scoring for Ghana, and that was a sumptuous goal, but it looks like the flag has gone up.
Here come Belarus, Gromyko, leveler. Well, what a twist that is in the tail.
Faced by Ivan Balyu. That's a good ball, great chance, 2-0. Kane at the double. Pinpoint delivery from Marcus Rashford. Wonderful cross.
Son 5 en la muralla. Va el disparo, atento el Billy, va el disparo. Gol de Corea del Sur.
Strand Larsen, and still going, brilliant run, great goal. Well, that really does set the seal on it.
يا سلام محمد لامين عمورة يصنع الخطورة، عمورة التسديدة، يا سلام الهدف الثاني من محمد لامين عمورة وفي لتقاليده إن لم يسجل يمنح كرة.
Florian Wirtz, oh what a gorgeous pass. Here now is Leroy Sané. Lovely. A goal of artistry to make it 3. Brooks. James making the run. That's Wilson. Dan James! Magnificent Wales goal. What a stunning performance on the night when it came off Skriniar. Florian Wirtz. A great ball in again! And Sané there again to profit from it. That goal.
Bischof. Ansatzlos! Hatte ich schon erzählt, dass der beim Warmmachen alle reingeschlagen hat?
Wilson goes for goal! It's the perfect night for him. It's the perfect night for Wales. Julián. It's misplaced, and that'll do nicely for the Scots. McLean spotting Schmeichel off his line. Oh!
Flicks it further clear. Oh, what a goal! Uruguay pull one back. Arrascaeta in stoppage time at the end of the half.
Bob had taken up a good position. Nice feet as well. Haaland! Some finish that from Erling Haaland.
Ele avança pela direita, serve a Luiz Araújo. Gira, Luiz Araújo pro disparo!
Will be João Neves. A goal of the very highest quality.
В футболе не видел волну. Выглядит это красиво, конечно.
Опасный прорыв чилийцев в нашу штрафную площадь. И мяч в сетке ворот Станислава Агатцева. Топия все-таки продавил Игоря Дивеева. Чилийцы открывают счет.
Crossed high once again, a towering header from Anderson, scuffed by Hillman. Oh, Tierney! On a night that will be remembered.
صاحب المراوغات الجميلة، صاحب المهارة العالية إبراهيم. أوه الهدف الثالث. أوه ثالث الأهداف للمنتخب الوطني الجزائري بشكل ممتاز.
Jovic with his back to goal. Good hold-up play by him. Now there could be a chance for Katai. And the half-time sub levels things up. Not long after half-time.
Fell helped his cause. Sama for Estonia, in with half a chance, and he scored! Estonia on the score sheet. Big moment for Robbie Sama, his first moment.
And here's Freeman in round the back. Wide opens up for Alex Freeman! Incredible! Alex Freeman dances through. He's got two. And the United States.
Oh, that is something really special. A goal of the highest quality.
Retoma a posse de bola o time do Botafogo. Passa aqui por dentro, entrada da grande área. Katir bateu! Gol!
Second equaliser of the night in stoppage time. Ashlani twisting, turning and firing into the far corner. It is a dream start for Kosovo. Fabulously taken. Well, that breaks kindly for Damsgaard, who lets fly and scores. He has sparkled throughout. And Mikael Damsgaard gets...
Here's Grealish now. First chance to run at Wolves in this second half. Lovely little dink to Dewsbury Hall! And what a finish that is! The first goal in Everton.
Jeremy Monga, huge buzz around the stadium when the teenager picks up possession. Here he is again. Monga's ball in, and that should do it! Jeremy Monga involved again, and Ricardo Pereira there to finish.
30 جول فقط والمحاولة خطيرة سجل الثاني الأخدود. نعم إنه ذات اللاعب دراسة يريدون أن يعدلون من ذلك وأن يتقدموا عن be a minimum 1 minute of added time as Muriel slides it through. It falls and it's in! It's Pasalic opening the scoring!
Well, the question's going to be whether or not the ball's cleared off the...
Can send tingles down your spine, and Doğan's done that today. And he might do here again! Oh! Doğan turns provider! Kernhusen with an early goal in the second half.
Not giving anything but Scotland keeping the heat on their opponents. Lofted in McTominay! It's brilliant! Oh my word! Salah. It's given away though, cut out by Jeremy Doku. And Doku skips into space and scores another one. Instinctively done. Taking...
Way out right now for Switzerland. Muslika, will he go again? He will! It's fabulous! A glorious goal from Florent Muslika.
Closed down quickly, but Yamal has pace, and he's got determination, and he's got the finish from one end to the other. A majestic goal from Yamal.
Johnson shown inside. Still Brennan Johnson! Magnificent goal! That's the start.
Zane. Onto Mecha, Zane, Voltemada, Zane, Drogo! The definition of dream debut.
Oh, it could break kindly for Croatia here! Oh, that's a magnificent finish! 3-2 to Croatia! Vlasic!
Alish with the switch. Kukurea, low ball in. Danny Olmo! Inside 4 minutes. And Spain have broken.
Maybe just a little bit, but it might have made a difference here. Berhalter this time goes short to Dest. Berhalter threads it in!
United States lead!
Marko Dimitrov had the heart of it. And that has crossed the line. A fabulous finish from Georgi Rusev.
Ein Stück weit. Bischof. Tom Bischof. Jo! 19 Minute 1-0 Deutschland.
Nice little turn, Simmons with space, Chubby Simmons! Oh, brilliantly done! Dummied once, dummied twice, and found the corner.
Bischof. Glaubst du's denn? Dreierpack Tom Bischof.
Ele cortou, Savarino com espaço, pé direito, bateu pro gol! Gol do Botafogo!
Carroll finds Dobbin! It's a beauty! A debut goal!
Ele arranca com autoridade. Vem a pancada! Do Cabo!
Good stuff again. Really good! They've done it! They have done it! And it's Conte that celebrates. It's Stuttgart that have been hauled back in again.
Matsuki might shoot here. 25 yards, it's an absolute rasper! What an absolute belter! Kuryo Matsuki has his first goal for Southampton.
USC's touch lovely. Maxi Bayer back on here. Girassi again. 2-0. Well, he today is playing with a swagger of a player rich in form, full of belief, and
Nabritanis past the shoot! Golasso! なんというゴール！小田裕太のファーストゴールです。
Goes short. And they've worked that really well. And there is the opener. And it is an unlikely scorer. Adam Zwigawa. It is that.
For Watson, can Albion get a 6? They can. It's a debut goal for Watson. Magnificent finish from the youngster. Muted celebration.
原太一、山田風紀、原太一がリターンをもらう、こぼれたところ、原太一が抜けた、シュートだ！京都2点目！混戦から抜け出した、原太一！
من الإنجليزي في المرمى يا سادة، جابها في الجول، جابها. هاتها يا عقب المشوح، الرابع يأتي بأقدام الإنجليزي. نعم هذا هو إيفان توني.
في الجهة اليسار متعب الحربي يسدد كرة، الله! انتهت كأس العالم والروح العالمية ما زالت تسكن الهلال.
Meio Danilo carregou, achou espaço, bateu pro gol! بينية جميلة تعود لمصلحة إيفان توني. يا سلام في المرمى، الله على السحر الحلال. يا لامين كورة يا فهد، استلمها الفهد وجابها في المرمى. الثالث
Larson, Doan on the turn, it's Doan! That magical left foot of his strikes again!
Nikomu piłki by nie oddał. Atak Bengtson bezpośrednio! 2-1. Lech, wspaniały strzał z rzutu wolnego. Leo Bengtsona.
No i proszę, jaki efekt wejścia Bengtsona. Ty wspominałeś o golach.
Oh, he's done it again! Flipping marvellous from Nestori Iranku. Shimoda Hokuto! 左足一閃フルス対決下田36分町田逆転
Nordic goalkeeper was outstanding on the day. Forward by Fujita, and the goalkeeper took a long time to come out, and that is brilliantly finished by Untunji, who's been threatening to do that all night.
Comes it away, not too far though. It's going to be a chance here. Oh, it's bent in! Bent in by Markey! Would you believe it? It may well be.
Oh, that's a gorgeous touch. That is a gorgeous touch. It's a scrappy goal, but my goodness, what a touch from Thiago Tomas. They've gone straight over to him and hauled him to his feet to congratulate.
Abertura, a jogada individual, trabalhando a equipe do Vitória. Eric, que golaço! Tá ficando especialista nisso, né?
يلعب الكرة الثابتة في أوه يا ميو، أجمل الأهداف وأروع الأهداف. عالمي يا إنزو في المرمى في الشباك.
It's a turbocharged run, brilliantly done and put in by Patrick Schick. Fantastic finish.
Finds Archer in the box, curls it, that's a beauty!
Oh, brilliant.
That is a great finish from Cameron Archer, showing what he can do when he gets a sight of goal. He's
forward for Everton. Dewsbury Hall took it down brilliantly. What a lovely finish by Kiernan Dewsbury Hall.
Satpayev back into Zaria. Buyback let it run, and now he scores! Would you believe it? They are back in business! Zaragoza. Good looking cross. Oh, what a finish! You go a long way on match day 5 to see a better hit than that.
Here's Jordi Alba making a big run up the middle. He has DePaul as well. He slides into Jordi Alba!
Karetzas taking on Schmidt and going for goal. Oh, that is magnificent! What a special player this young lad is. Konstantinos.
Fornals. As Alzuli strikes it well, and a second for Betis. Abde Azalzuli.
No, he hasn't. Eric Bunen's lost out to Elanga. He really shouldn't have done. Faltamada's onside, and it's 3-0. That's an awful goal to concede. Elanga should never.
The goal scorer. Leverleen, very clever indeed. Deceived everybody, but he knew exactly what he was doing.
Oh, good play, and it's in. Davide Calabria. Superb play from the Italian right back, and Panathinaikos are back in front.
Maxi Morales, Marcelo Vega are on yellow cards, and now the ball is back into play. Oh! What a goal! He's on fire! Another brace!
Serbian. Good pass from Zaragoza, and they got one back. Well, the two substitutes linking to very good effect there. Brian Zaragoza with a quite delightful.
Bola do João Pedro empurrando na direita. Que tapa na bola foi esse. Vitinho na linha de fundo, passou por mais um, vem cruzamento para trás e Mendonça salvou, nada, entrou! Gol!
Team. Now a long-range effort. Oh, goodness me! Utrecht are back in the game. That is astonishing. From Miguel Rodriguez.
Because he scored from the halfway line in his Manchester United playing days, but he would have taken the free kick like that. Oh, and Mason Mount has fired it in like that. So there's two players.
Rasteiro bateu, ela sobe, o toque de cabeça, passou, emendou barreira, golaço, aço, aço, aço, aço, golaço! Golaço do Botafogo! Bandeira do garoto colombiano!
And helped on beautifully. It's a lovely goal by El Ainaoui. And the perfect start for Roma.
Ó, eu falo, ó, não tem marcação, ó. Abertura pelo lado esquerdo. Olha o chute, golaço!
Gol! Towards Luis Diaz. He takes a spill. Guerrero! You switch off for 1 split second, and that is what happens. Bayern level.
It's Manchester City trying to impose themselves straight away as Lucas controls with Bernardo Silva and cuts it back, and there's the opening goal already. A minute on the clock. Phil Foden in the perfect place to profit.
Very high, the right back, all the time now as they push. Comes infield to Caleb Taylor. They want him to shoot, and he shoots, and it's an absolute screamer. It's a screamer from fully 25, 26 yards out. It's a brilliant.
Muçi geldi. Ernest Muçi gol! Harika! Harika bir gol! Açıdan ama mükemmel bir gol var Trabzon'da. Muçi!
Doumbia. Karim Benzema here. Steps inside Benzema. Beautiful finish. 4-2. Al-Ittihad tiptoe back into this one. 82 and a half.
Chelsea go once more, but Brentford looking to put the seal on it. Ouattara, Esteve with the challenge. Ouattara surely wraps it up for Brentford.
Luego era be. Akon da itti.
La experiencia nunca es una casualidad. Pone el pecho y está el empate. No, señores. ¡Golazo! ¡Golazo, golazo, golazo, golazo, golazo, golazo, golazo! ¡Gol!
Derival. Kudus. Good effort. Really crisp, clean volley. And something at long last for Spurs to grab hold of. Hale pull forward again, it's Bulbina, twisting and turning, the sound is inside out, delivering the cherry on top as superstar is born. It is Adil Bulbina.
Leonie Drew. Ooh, very little. Oh, that's brilliant! Grafane with a little prod from out of nowhere. And Leverkusen with a
شحن للاعبين مرور جميل دومبيا التسديدة يا ولد يا ولد يا ولد يا ولد يا ولد يا ولد يا ولد الله
Luis Alberto, this is Bulbina. Oh, what a strike! Less than 5 minutes in, and Al-Ittihad are stunned. Adil Bulbina. And is now stranded. Oh, and they go for goal and they find it. Harry Wilson from the near touchline.
بنزيما مر وبنزيما يلعب كرة عرضية خطيرة الكاس يا عميد. الله الله الله على كريم. على اللمسة، الله على الكرة، الله على المحاولة، التصديق. قلت لكم لن يهدى، صدقوني لن يهدى الهلال.
Fabinho ran into traffic. There's Verratti, always stationed to make the pass if Balbina can get there first. He can. He's in for number 2. It's Balbina. Beautifully done. Fabinho gave the ball away.
Buendia for Aston Villa. Buendia, oh, it's brilliant! Emiliano Buendia for Aston Villa. That is a fantastic goal.
Average so far over the course of the opening 6 match days. Oh, there's a lovely ball through for Torres, in off the post, and that's a brilliantly constructed goal. Bazumana Torres with his first.
Serginho'ya pas. Serginho şut, harika bir gol attı. Serginho çaprazdan nefis bir gol atıyor. Farkı 1'e indirdi Fatih Karagümrük.
Rodgers getting it back from Xavi Simons, getting the shot away and scoring. Out of absolutely nothing. And you knew as soon as he...
Teo Hernandez still going, Mbappe, and he's on his own, and he carries them.
Set piece, the ball comes out, Chaby gets the ball over the top, and then far post, the chance for a shot, it's drilled in, a brilliant goal, fired in with panache, and it has to be Mahrez, the captain leading by example.
Touched on to Kakabadze. This is better. This is Koscielny, and Georgia have a goal. Far and away their best moment of the match has resulted in them getting on the scoreboard.
โอบาดิยาหยอดมาเกี่ยวตรงและสายลูกนี้ 1-0 เลยครับโอ้โหแก้ตัวครับแก้ตัวเลิกด่ากันได้แล้วพี่เอามีรอนครับจังหวะนี้โหบอกว่าของยากกว่าไอ้ช็อตที่เพื่อนจ่ายให้รุ่นเดียวก่อนหน้านี้อีกนะครับ
2 wins in the last World Cup qualifying campaign, a national record. Shot from range here! Oh my goodness me! Andorra are in front in remarkable fashion. What a moment!
Mane. Oh, Mane! Time and time and time again, Senegal's record goal scorer comes.
Szymanski with the Poland corner, which has gone all the way through and in. And I think the man who took the corner is going to claim the goal as well.
Oh, lovely turn though by Kona. Leaves his marker behind him. Now Diamond uses his pace, goes past one, cuts inside. Diamond! Oh, fantastic goal from Jan Diamond. And a goal.
Shaladurup has Noosa on the outside and uses him, and Noosa 1-1. Well, those two have been combining brilliantly.
equipo peruano que a rato se convierte en puntero. Siempre Inga hasta la cocina y... ¿qué nos pasó? Que entró Inga. Inga se sacó, se zarandeó. Dejó atrás a Ormazábal y le metió reciamente al palo de la izquierda.
That's on Tuesday. They can really put clear water between themselves and their big threat. Oh, what a fabulous goal. He's in the mood now, isn't he? Kenan Yildiz again.
He scored twice in the early stages of the playoff Game 3 win. Here comes Messi after the takeaway, curling shot. There it is, number 25 on the year, Lionel Messi. A golden strike.
The Portman Road public enjoying his first few flourishes. It's Philogene! Feel the power! That's how to seal a hat-trick!
因為呢個波其實都幾邊嘅，如果佢係彎就彎返個死位，我就俾佢做到喎。睇清楚佢點樣射得咁靚先個波，射波就係呢個查祖利啊！真係原來即係射罰球都有關係。
Scoops in the free kick. Chim City was there. Ayeti initially, and there's the goal from Raymond. It's a massive moment in Albania's bid for World Cup qualification.
Papa Pico reverses course, his service off the left foot, defended away. Suarez again! Oh my goodness! What a strike, Luis Suarez! And the Barcelona boys have come to play.
Jackson and Ndiaye. Ndiaye. Can he finish? He can! Individual brilliance.
Now then, is this the moment? It is. It's Melnichenko. A goal that's been coming for an awful long time in the game. It occurs in the sixth.
Çalhanoğlu, Güler, this is really well worked by Turkey, and what a goal that is! Beautiful build-up, and a fabulous finish! And Davis flying through the middle. Philogene! In stylish fashion!
On a high, and this is a good save again, but it's not kept out. And guess who? It's him. It's number 10. It's the superstar. It's Sadio Mane.
And the man of the hour, Messi. Lionel Messi. Service long off the left foot. Taken here by Alba. Jordi Alba! It's a 2-0 game! Oh, on his special night. All class from Jordi Alba.
This was fairly simple. Now then, a chance for Shea Adams, which he's taken. That won't count.
And it's still kept alive through the head. And an overhead kick. What a goal! It's a screamer. An insane...
Last season in the Eredivisie with go-ahead Eagles. There's a neat little exchange, and there's a fine finish. And that is the Netherlands up and running. Done Yamal and into the corner. 7 minutes in. Ronald Koeman's men find a way through.
Do expect a little bit more, but they haven't managed to get there yet. Long-range shot, it's not a bad one. It's gone in, surely. What a fantastic goal. Oh my. Malawi. That is just absurd.
By Tovan, good first touch that. And Tovan, is it the dream return? Oh, it is! How about that from Florida?
Champions League elite, here he is. Brilliant! That was elite. Saleh Abu Al-Shamad with an almost immediate equaliser.
Kovskis showing great strength. It might fall here. The shot to come in. What a hit! Dimitri Selenkovs with a cannon
from the edge of the penalty area. What a hit!
Would you believe? It's the way it goes. Will it change here? Shot comes down! What a goal! Unbelievable! Oh my word! What a way to break the deadlock! Okello!
Shooting last. Will come out as far as Cates! It's 1-0 Estonia. Beautiful finish from Matthias Cates.
The ball, there was a collision. Palmer, good strong run, gets it back again. Brilliant Chelsea counter. 28 minutes gone, what a game this is. Bayern Munich 2, Chelsea 1. 3 goals.
Barış Alper yerden, Yunus harika bıraktı. Icardi gol! Harika bir asist. Çok güzel bir gol. Yunus, Icardi ortaktı. Galatasaray 2-0 yaptı.
He's on his own. Another fabulous save. And that time, they have not been denied. He could do nothing about it. And it's a substitute.
Caio Jorge, Lucas Silva dominou, limpou para bater de fora. Golaço! Gol!
Up through the gears goes Salah, little touch through. Salah still going. Liverpool on fire from the start.
Certainly seems to have captured the imagination, the concept. Good run by Fantasy, a wonderful goal!
Divine calling for it in the middle. It's come to Dobbin instead. Now Divine opening up for it. What a finish! That is a terrific hit from Alfie Divine, and it is pressed.
If I'm playing against him at times, it's just shade him to that side. A good ball.
Run in behind from Allende, the goalkeeper. He hesitated and he's punished.
Privy to the intention. Sabitzer then picks off the pass and Adeyemi has space for a shot. Adeyemi! With a rocket! And we have liftoff at the Signal Iduna Park.
كمان استلم جواو، استلم ودار. هنا النظرة، هنا التمريرة، هنا كريستيانو. الله! العمر الحقيقي يقاس باللحظات الجميلة. وما زلت.
Oh, it's magnificent. Well, this boy has got wonderful technique.
Al Ittihad, here's Bergwijn. Oh, Bergwijn! That is absolutely tremendous! An outstanding finish from fully 30 yards.
On the cusp of half-time. Chipped in with the left. Oh, brilliant! dinks into the back of the net. Just a little chip. Didn't need power, needed placement.
For Manchester City, Rodri, Foden, Haaland! Brilliantly done. Needed the elevation, and he gets to 50 Champions League goals in 49 appearances.
Does have that ability inside the penalty area to really dazzle, and that's a really good hit from Trincao! The frustration ends.
استعادت كرة سريعة مالكوم يحاول تغيير اتجاه اللاعب في اليسار خطيرة خطيرة خطيرة خطيرة خطيرة خطيرة يا إلهي جميلة جميلة جميلة جميلة يا إلهي
Anderson limpou na jogada, Andrés recebe, prepara, perna direita! Gol!
He's getting by so many defenders.
Here he is again on that left foot! Lionel Messi! With an absolute stunner to seal it for Inter Miami!
It's a work in progress. Nuno Mendes, oh, beautiful play. Oh, and he gets a goal for himself. Garnasepi caught out. The finish took everyone by surprise, but he...
That's a good-looking ball in, Dan Burn! With a majestic header to put the Magpies ahead.
Anyone's to claim in the air. Bodies to go! Oh my golazo! The most incredible goal in CPL history!
Colombia to fill in the gaps in the midfield, but Mascherano sees it otherwise.
Oh, bounces right to Messi. Here he comes. Messi!
Picking out Sancho as we are in added time at the end of the first half. Maatsen racing in, and Villa have the lead. Ian Maatsen in added time at the end.
Barnes way, but he's got a turn. Does that beautifully. It's Barnes. It is brilliant. Magnificent play from Harvey Barnes. Newcastle taking the lead with a moment of
Foden finding a pocket of space. Oh, that's lovely. Vintage Phil Foden. What a classy.
You can see Okafor coming. Aronson. Mecha peeling away and scoring. It's been just about all Forest, but Lucas Mecha.
Rakibi önünde kurtardı Agi. Agi gol! Daniel Agi! Kocaelispor 1-0 öne geçiyor. Gol! Agi!
Mande, they've given him too much space here. Yandi Mande cuts in and finds the corner. And the man of the moment for Leipzig has done it again. How did they give him that time and that space?
Great ball. Johnson, keepers come miles out here, and Johnson scores brilliantly. Well, he made that look so easy.
Defensivo James Rodríguez bajando la pelota, mandando el servicio tendido al frente. ¡Qué buen balón! Atención, que viene Iván Moreno. Iván, dispara. Iván Moreno!
Hutchinson. Gibbs White and Awonyi in there. It's towards Gibbs White! And Forest have turned it around!
work, Rodgers. Onana to unleash! And didn't he unleash?
Almost 3/4 of the way through the game. Can't afford to concede possession in that sort of area to a man like Rashford in the form that he's in. It's absolutely sensational. Rashford at his brilliant best.
Kimmel's done brilliant there.
Callum McGregor with power! Too much for Butland! Callum McGregor with what could be the decisive moment!
Donnarumma work on several occasions, got crosses into the box as well. Good run here and a fabulous finish, and that will take care of business. Ryan Cherky.
Limpou, fitou, bateu, defendeu Gabriel, de voleio, na trave, golaço, mas subiu a bandeira, não, bandeirinha tá correndo pro meio e tá dando gol! Gol!
Here's Barella once more. Esposito lays that back hit with force and accuracy and with brilliant timing.
He's still got those tricks though, brilliant. Sadio Mane created it, João Felix take a bow, 4-0 Al Nassr, and it was a very tidy finish.
Gini, that's actually worked out, he's found Dobbik. Oh, and that's a beautiful finish. Pellegrini.
헤딩 사사키 나이스 슈퍼 골 에이스 넘버 13번 동点골 대 1대1
The ball by João Pedro, and Estevao coming in. Oh, and doing more than that, the earliness of the shot caught the goalkeeper out, and Chelsea lead, and Estevao has got...
Here's Barry Bannon picking up the ball in a little bit of space in midfield and pulling the trigger. Barry Bannon, what a goal! Sheffield Wednesday lead!
Goal scorer for Club Brugge helping out. That was very neatly done by Van Aken and by Forbes. And this combination really promising. It's Carlos Forbes! Beautifully done!
Wow.
That, the chance!
Good whip on that, finds Haaland, and what about that for a finish? He may have missed from the penalty spot.
Pass, and there could be problems here for Genk. It's Saw onto his right foot. Oh, fantastic finish! Genk have turned it around. Do that, or did they? Was it a ploy to release the space in behind for Anthony to finish beautifully? 2-0 to Real Betis, and that was really clever.
He did well. Strong enough hand on it, but Doku comes, and Haaland! The celebration may be a little muted again.
柴山、右足！釣れた！セレッソ2点目！最後詰めたのはビトール・ブエノ。
On the score sheet, and they'll look for another here as Gorgoza keeps going. Oh, it is curled in, and less than a minute after setting up the first,
He has the second.
The stage set for Buendia. Oh! And he revelled in the spotlight! Well, the whole end ecstatic.
Maza, Ibrahim Maza, tremendously done, glorious.
Second, 奥の後編スーパーゴールだ代わって入ったばかりの奥の後編ゴラッソ
become the object of his pass. Here it goes, Bella! The former Arsenal schoolboy breaks through.
With Rashford in the middle, England threatening a fifth goal, and that's exactly what they've got from Perez, who scored for England at Wembley against Latvia earlier in the...
Again, fed out to Ondo, who's been brilliant in the second half. Ondo! Oh my word, what a hit! The substitute Ondo has hit an absolute screamer, and Equatorial Guinea have the lead.
Shalanolu. This is really good work by Turkey, will open the scoring. That's what Odegaard can do to you.
Nico González la bajó y está el flaco Peguelé, López, amaga López, se la dejó atrás a Alexi, golazo de Argentina. Y también un poco del flaco López.
Trossard's turned into trouble. Kiefer Moore. And now Broadhead! Game on!
Matia towards Salah, first time finish, it's a terrific lob over the keeper, and Mohamed Salah has a second of the contest, his 9th of this qualifying campaign.
Pedro Neto, Nuno Mendes, Ronaldo again.
Incredible! The goals just keep coming.
Brought in towards the box and all the way through. Australia able to take the lead through Boss. First shot of the game. And it's Jordan Boss, the final man with the goal.
As though Abu Fani is going to be coming on shortly for Israel. Retegi wins it back in a dangerous area and bends one brilliantly. Pure class from Retegi.
Question of fitness, he's showing them. Oh, brings it out lovely. Oh, what a superb finish, and that is a magnificent hat-trick for Shalulile.
Turn the tables again with Anthony Gordon, who looks for an opening, and this time he finds it. That's a lovely goal from Anthony Gordon. And after 25 minutes...
Good run. What a pass from James. Diaz in behind. Scores. It is absolutely clinical from Colombia. James to Luis Diaz.
Zagranie wszołek. Pierwsza jego akcja wszołek. Zieliński przełożył. Zieliński, ale gol! Dobijał Piątek, tylko czy ta piłka już nie była w siatce po uderzeniu Piotra Zielińskiego?
And Jamena will be just for the losing spots, and now coming forwards here, and that's 5-0 for Ghana. The Black Stars rampant here. It's the substitute Kamal Sulemana. He couldn't miss.
Saka whips it in. It's a sensational goal from Bukayo Saka.
End of this one, and Haji Wright inside the box turns well. Haji Wright, that's magnificent. He has a second on the night.
63 minutes on the clock, and it is Mikel Oyarzabal! And it is unstoppable! Pick that one out!
Very much amongst that. Here's Moise Kean looking at threats and scoring! Inside 4 minutes! Didn't take them long, did it? A precise...
Udake. It's the Mexican wave rolls around again. Cody Gakpo pulls his foot back and finds the corner. That's rounded it off in style.
And Alioski over the free kick, either side of the ball. Would have to be spectacular from here. And his body! It is certainly spectacular! Massive moment for North Macedonia.
Doku, Meunier arriving! And Belgium have turned it around. Belgium.
Mateuzinho passou. Maicon tenta uma sapatada.
Now and Nkunku, desperate to make amends here. Is this the moment? He does just that! Oh, yes! Twice he's missed!
And Messi has pulled away. Is he trying to work himself a time to cheat? He can! What a brilliant goal! Well, he was determined to make himself the angle, then he struck it, he took a deflection, but the power was too much.
Well played by the youngster again. Hammond lays it off, Mahiev turns it in.
O João Schmidt toca, Real bateu, golaço!
Golaço! Nice touch, Kiriakou. Correa gets there, good cross, brilliant goal. That was the slickest, sharpest move of the game from Cyprus. Finished off brilliantly by Kakoulis.
Get on with it by the referee. Just got great distance on it. Toulouse player down in the box. On the turn. Fantastic goal by Jan Cabo. Oh wow, that really is something special.
Saivont looking for press. Oh, that's really good. Limer trying to run it in. It's 6 ahead of half time.
Ioannidis, Tsimikas to his left. Ioannidis pushing it through. Good ball, Greece score! Put away by Christos Jolis. Maybe, just maybe, there is.
Of Inter Miami into the minimum 5 minutes of added time. Back heel, Suarez leaving. Messi 4-4. And Salvador Sidonia 5-2. Inter Miami.
Beleza de bola, chegou o Bahia. William José tentava a bola batida. Golaço!
خطيرة تسديدة يمين الله
then to open up.
And now Wanda pushing forward. Now Son has a chance. He gets past one defender and he roofs it. Oh, what a goal! The counter-attack for LAFC is lethal. And it was Bawanga setting up Son.
Voltou essa bola no rebote pra pintar o gol! Gol!
But now they have to defend, and this is Krul. Krul still going! It's against the run of play. It's out of the blue. But it's Werder Bremen who scored.
Toque, Vitor Roque dominou, grande finta, bateu golaço! Gol!
مع نادي القادسية ومع الأسماء التي اختارها ميشيل غونزاليز، انطلاقة محمد أبو الشامات، هذه خطيرة للقادسية، محمد أبو الشامات، جول ثاني في المباراة.
Box area as well. I think maybe the experience of Walker tells.
Oh, the shot coming in! Oh, it's brilliant! What about that for an
سفش والسكالة عدى تقدم جول جول جول جول جول الفهود يسجلون الأول عن طريق الفن سكالة فاشون سكالة.
Mary's still here, onto Zeeb, and they're not done yet. In the game's last minute of 90, Mainz just
رونالدو الكرة لجواو فيليكس يبحث عن المرور، فيليكس مر أمام الدفاع، خطيرة الكرة، يا إلهي روعة من فيليكس، الثالث يا ناصر، ما أسفل اللقطة سحر يعني.
Given away by Doué. Valentin Barco lifts it over the top of the defence, and it's been slotted low into the net by Moreira, and Strasbourg have come from behind to lead.
Driving forwards, Welbeck is in the clear. Danny Welbeck, Brighton ahead. Well, he made it look so easy. And did you ever doubt him? As he made it.
Late chance here for Abdoulaye Touré. Oh, what a screamer! That's the goal of the night, by the way. It's only consolation. It's not going to mean much, but that is a bullet.
İlk ayı pası ceza alanı Sané. Karşı karşıya gol. Leroy Sané attı. Leroy Sané. 45+3. Galatasaray 1-0 önde. Leroy Sané.
Para a direita, Riquelme no cruzamento.
2 months, heckin' for longer, so 6 more minutes. And then a long break which will feel endless. Oh, brilliant from Blackman! Brilliant from Blackman! What a goal that is to break the deadlock!
Saradine toss him on in there. Oh, what about that?
That is absolutely glorious, stunning, incredible. Ayoub El Kalbi.
Rodgers, first touch good enough to give him a chance for a second. Here he comes, Morgan Rodgers inside the United penalty area. That is magnificent. He's a man right on.
City corner coming together between Schade and Valdemarsen. Oh, what a strike that is! Cherky. I'm not sure the goalkeeper is quite.
Oh, vrij gedaan. Verboord. Ja, 6-2. Maar de assist mag er zeker ook zijn.
Rito Suzuki, and still here Suzuki, and Troy! That is some way to get your first goal in the Bundesliga.
Scored here in their last home game against Liverpool. He can wrap things up well and truly. Stack! Sublime! And that seals the deal.
Teller keeping his balance. Patrick Schick trying to steady himself. Schick for Leverkusen. Magnificent. Patrick Schick at his best. And he does it against his former club.
First time, nicely done. Sosa back to Deveni, now Uche. It's opened up for him. Oh, that is superb! What a glorious goal!
Glorious changes on their way. Here come Liverpool though. Florian Wirtz, unselfish for Isak! Alexander Isak scores in the Premier League for Liverpool. He's beating of a man.
Lejeune answers the call to shoot, and what a shot! A rocket!
Bekledi, pasını verdi. Gabriel Sara, bir çalım. Sara, Gabriel Sara ve gol! Gabriel Sara! 82. dakika! Yunus Akgün'ün presi.
Chicaldo again, and still going! Oh, wonderful goal! Chicaldo with a brilliant hit, and Universitatea.
راسية الرشدان كرة بمحاولة ملعوبة خطيرة جدا. لا لا لا لا لا لا لا يا تاريخ الشد يا تاريخ.
Mücadelede topta onda kaldı. Marco Asensio, John Duran nefis geçti. John Duran gol attı. John Duran 3-0. Marco Asensio, John Duran'ı topla vurdu.
The Englishman on the overlap. Then Assi gets it out of his feet and finds the top corner.
Manzambi finds space to work in. It's Manzambi on for Shahant! A rocket finish!
Fascinating final half hour, so much at stake here. Better again from Lausanne, free header and it's there! Gabriel Seguin, the Georgian, is the toast of Lausanne.
Lopen. Ineens heeft Heerenveen daar een overtalsituatie. En Rivera schiet de Fransen op voorsprong, of de Vriezen op voorsprong. Maxence Rivera, na een fout van Quinten Timber op de as van het veld. Ineens...
Wasn't exactly where he wanted it to go. Oh, yes! Oh, he can do that! He can do that all day. He's done it before, and he's done it again. Sadio Mane, Mane تمريرة تسديدة يمين الرابع. الرابع على النصر لجوا منيز.
For Olise, and Goretzka again is the option. Michael Olise might not need him, he doesn't. He's put it in anyway. Another goal for Michael Olise. We've not played 2.5 minutes in the second half, and Bayern.
Game plan tonight. This is London Gooch who will deliver it. And it was only partially cleared there. What an effort from Castledine! And Huddersfield Town ahead. It's the player they brought in on loan from Chelsea, showing his Premier League.
Clear though. Jordi Alba back to Segovia. Messi settles. Jordi Alba in. Messi!
Exciting talent. Diamande, Bakuva Romulo! A back heel. What a way to make your mark in the Bundesliga.
Doyle, nicely done. Hardy looking to bend one. Oh, it's a beauty! It's an absolute peach from Ryan Hardy.
Christian Ramirez also getting ready for the LA Galaxy. There is Rosario trying to flick him behind, still battling for it, still finding a way through, and it's in! He just bullied the centre back, and Osaze de Rosario with the trademark celebration.
Grisha Prummel, no one closing him down. Grisha Prummel! Oh, there's the blemish on an otherwise near perfect performance from Eintracht Frankfurt.
Jaja picks it on, brilliant goal, magnificent. And just listen to this crowd. Paphos in their debut champions.
Attack should the away team fancy it. On the shot from the angle, Baumgartner, brilliant. From that position, has no right.
Two.
Goalkeeper's come a long way and has made a real mess of it. And he's the finish enough, it is. Isaac Schmidt on his debut comes up with a real surprise.
Here's Fatawu. Fatawu! Defences are defenceless in the championship when Abdul Fatawu.
Played Gruder onside. He's going to walk it in. And Brighton have turned it around at home to Manchester City yet again.
Here's Armstrong, who can't quite shift it through where he wants it. There's the effort, and there's the first goal. And it's the man who's been such a catalyst for Everton in the first half, Carlos Alcaraz.
鈴木からファンガラーノ、ジェバリからファンガラーノだー。ついに形勢逆転、ガンバ大阪。
Schluppers chested it on here to Sargent on the edge of the penalty area for Norwich City. Sargent makes room and shoots into the top corner! That's the way to clinch it and to sign off and to go and celebrate with the Norwich City supporters. Josh Sargent is now thumping.
Solis. Tresoldi. Christosonis is 6. Carving through.
背後に出てきました新田。シュートだー。センセーショナルなボレーを沈めました新田。加入後初スタメン、ボレーで応えました。
To Ebeyeze. This could be the hat-trick. Arsenal get their fourth. It's Ebeyeze's day.
Laci geldi. Laci! Mükemmel bir gol. Laci! Harikulade bir gol atıyor ceza sahası dışından.
Gabri Veiga, há espaço para Mora, vai dali o remate, grande gol! Já valeu o bilhete! Rodrigo Mora, 3-0 para o Porto! Σμέρχαλ και Κβίτα. Κβίτα που πάει να βγάλει τον Απόλλωνα μπροστά, πολύ καλή ενέργεια, συνεχίζει ο Κβίτα, θα πάει και για το σουτ, το κάνει και στέλνει την μπάλα στα δίχτυα! Ιώσεφ Κβίτα, εκπληκτικό γκολ!
تسديدة مرت من أمام رونالدو تصل لساديو ماني. الله على كرة من ساديو ماني ينجح معها من تسجيل الهدف النصراوي الثالث.
Pelo lado esquerdo, olha o chute, golaço! Zago a rematar, a bola sobra para Borja Sainz, pode ser o gol, está! 1-0, o Porto marca Borja!
Borja Sainz, golo do Porto do Dragão. Estamos no minuto 25 e está desfeita.
الشوط الثاني من المباراة، الكرة حاضر فيها الخليج، الله! التسديدة رائعة من مراد هوساوي، هل يعلن عن مشروع العودة بهذه القوة وبهذه اليسارية القوية التي
Olha, o Lucas Lima tá tão ruim, sobrando, olha o Memphis, lindo lance, pé direito, bateu, golaço! Gol!
E faz sentido este tipo de...
Olha, Trincão com um grande golo! 2-0 para o Sporting, minuto 38 e o pé esquerdo de Francisco Trincão.
Ouedraogo! Oh my goodness! And the week he's having, he was bound to score, wasn't he? On Monday, a national hero.
Son Heung-min with the set piece, goes for goal! Scores! Something of us! LAFC have life!
Alvarez to Morgan Rogers of Aston Villa. Rogers scores again, and Villa lead from behind.
It's Dominic Szoboszlai.
That's an incredible free kick! From right back. Hey!
Why not? Why not indeed? What a hit! Sven Kohler, the captain, in the midfield, out of the defence. Will he be playing up front?
Gyökeres will just favour moving out to the left. It's Victor Gyökeres! That is what he is all about! Arsenal have their striker!
He held back there. Oh, marvellous goal! First shot in the Bundesliga from Andre Illich, and it's a beauty!
Essa bola perigosa que devolveu o Lucas Arcanjo, vem o Flamengo de novo, Pedro tirou no primeiro, Pedro!
Vitanが来た、中村颯太、中村キーパーかわした、中村打った圧巻のカウンター、ジャーメインから中村颯太
Stay wide and use the speed. And yeah, of course you can use Christensen.
Space here for Uzbekistan! Magnificent from Can Uzun.
الخطير رياض، محرز يحاول، محرز يبحث عن التمرير، محرز مر وكرة عرضية خطيرة بالراس.
Viene el córner, Canales, muy cerrado, golazo. ¡Gol olímpico, Canales!
He took his full back on. Today he's tucking in, allowing Gusto that position. Here's Esteval now, still going, and across and in. Enzo Fernandez put on a plate for him by Esteval, who shows what he can do as Chelsea.
Matheus Pereira pediu, vem o Matheus! Do cabo!
Back, Timber. There's Bukayo Saka. Saka! He smashes it home just before the break. And Arsenal well and truly.
Son over the wall! Son has delivered!
Dinci, who's lost the ball now. Wolf on the counter, and they're clear here from his own half. Marius Wolf for 3-0. It is 3-0. Augsburg in the first half.
İçeri kesilen bir top. Arkaya sekti. Kriakopoulos vuruyor. Top ağlarımıza gidiyor. Peş peşe pozisyonlar. Peş peşe. Direkten dönen toplar ve
deal with the atmosphere, the importance of the game, but the Cypriots have started brilliantly. Oh, inside 40 seconds. I made it 39 seconds on the clock.
Waldschmidt, it's a great cross, and the ball goes all the way in. Well, Kwasniok's bold approach in the second half.
Pozor na ďalšiu bombu a gól, ktorý prichádza v 19. minúte. Výborne umiestnená strela ku vzdialenejšej žrdi. Johannes krídl po druhýkrát v dnešnom zápase kapitulu.
في الجهة اليمين وصلت للطرف الأيمن عرضية داخل منطقة الجزاء رونالدو. الله! بل يكون هنا مسك الختام.
He finds his way through towards Jack Grealish. Players in support for him, including Ghana. Wow!
Champions, queremos ter na atenção aos lances para marcar, atirou, está dentro,
Vitória lá, foi de 3-0. Aqui vem Kelvin, bola curtinha, jogada ensaiada, bola na área!
Chegou no Zé Aldo aqui pelo lado esquerdo. Zé Aldo tocou pelo meio. Edson Carioca dominou, fez a finta, ganhou nos trancos e barrancos, foi chutar, dominou, bateu! Gol do Mirassol!
Again they're forced backwards. That's neat though from Svensson. Anton Tida! The goal comes from an unlikely source.
Jones went down. Gravenberg. He's got room to take aim and completely catch Pope out. Well, Newcastle will wonder how.
Er tunge. Amiri har et godt skuddbein. For en skåring av Nadiem Amiri! Dette problemet med lag på denne størrelsen. De har kvalitetsspill.
Walker, Chowner, Cullen. Oh, it's a beautiful pass from Cullen. Jadon Anthony is in! Burnley announce!
No puede estar ahí Quintana, tiene que estar un metro. Di María.
Looks to be the right foot of the Brazilian. It is, and that's brilliant. The man who saved them last season comes back to bring them level here.
Golden. איזה שער נהדר! קספר דולברג בדקה 21 מקפיץ את אנדרלכט ל-1-0.
Foreign soil. Brandt! It's brilliant from Borussia Dortmund. They unlock the St. Pauli backline with a bit of...
Quickly, otherwise you find it for long periods you won't see enough of the football.
Odoi doing well there, and then finding a through ball to Hudson-Odoi. What a great chance this is for Nottingham Forest to find the equaliser, and they do! It's 1-1.
Paquetá urged to have a go! How about that? Lucas Paquetá with a pile driver to take the roof off London Stadium.
Não dá tempo ao guarda-redes, ou torna mais difícil a intervenção do guarda-redes.
5 remates para cada lado, estamos com maior de jogo, vai para o ataque, o Benfica pode marcar, Ivanovic enquadrou-se, chutou, marcou!
Furish again. Furish with that darting run of his. That is a spectacular goal to get Stuttgart back in the game. The finest, the deftest of touches from Thiago.
By DePaul over the head of Suarez. Rodriguez gives it a go. What a strike! We are level in the nation's capital. Baltasar Rodriguez.
And eventually it's been given away to Fatawu. Oh, and he goes for goal from the halfway line. Walton could be struggling. Oh, that's brilliant! Abdul Fatawu.
Martinelli away from CK. Martinelli!
Arthur covered up for him.
Leverkusen teased in. Terrier! A scorpion kick to break the deadlock in the derby.
Jessica Gamcam, another centre forward, has just come back from a broken leg himself and is on the bench here. That's a decent ball into Knauf, whose first touch is good. Knauf scores! Barcelona 0.
A little bit more positive and purposeful, and that's a great hit! There's one of the best you'll see! Mikola Mikolenko!
stir. Dolberg for Ajax. Lining one up. Oh, what a hit from Kasper Dolberg. Ajax's first goal from open play in the Champions League this season.
Lichtoan, lovely balance. Doan deflected shots, and Frankfurt get the breakthrough. Here now to Rob Scorfs. And now the shot's on. Oh, and what a shot too! And Kalili with a thunderbolt.
Oh, it's marvellous! Oh, it's absolutely superb! What a passing move! And what a finish! Martin Cow's first Bundesliga goal, and it was...
Brighton do.
Trying to clear their lines here, and it comes through already for Ekitike. Less than 50 seconds on the clock, and Liverpool lead.
Minded sometimes. That's the nice touch. Oliver Burke. He's opened up the space. Burke! Oliver Burke strikes against his former club. And finally.
Yunus aldı şimdi. Yunus bıraktı Sané'ye. Sané çekti, soluna vurdu ve gol! Leroy Sané 7. dakikada Galatasaray öne geçti Leroy Sané ile.
Justin Jinma, he's made the space, and there's a goal. And a fabulous one at that. What a start to the half. Justin Jinma with Verde's first goal.
İyi bir açı buldu. Uzaktan kaleyi yokladı, gol! Leroy Sané. Türkiye kariyerinde Leroy Sané'de sahne alıyor ilk golü. O da maç boyu.
Josh Cullen set up by Anthony. It is perfectly placed. Burnley's new captain.
Everton Ribeiro, livre, leve, solto, Juba, uma bomba! Gol!
El tercero del Brujas, la pelota que tocó Stankovic, creo que no le sale lo que pretendía, recupera, dispara. Y qué golazo, Brandon Mejele, hace bien en celebrarlo, el central, el único veterano de esa zaga que se pega
Eric Smith.
Here's Wimmer, shaping to shoot, finds scores on his left to Kawan, brilliant! First goal of the new season for VfL Wolfsburg, and it is a peach.
こっちから来た。そして木田が逆転。なんと小西左足。意表をついた。
That's a decent looking delivery to Welbeck! Danny Welbeck with his 7th goal in 7 games!
First half, which by penalty standards wasn't the most clear cut we've seen this season, truth be told. But now, lovely play by Gladbach! Oh, that's sensational! Sliding through the Heidenheim backline and Franck Honorat!
هكذا فقط يعلن المهاجم عودته هكذا فقط يمكن.
Trying to get into position once again here, Portugal! No stopping him! Leave it to Eintracht! Fox in the box!
Olise. Oh, this is so good. And Bayern are going to score again through Jackson. No flag.
So bends it in deliciously and it's in. Fulham in front. Jimenez on the end of it. Their pressure pays off.
Neat touch. Pacino! Well, two of the most eye-catching assists you'll see this weekend.
Launch by Jalpolinia. Richarlison tries to catch the keeper off his goal line. Oh. That's outstanding from Richarlison! Deep in his Brazilian DNA, he reacts.
Kennedy trying to play it in behind. Alameo on the turn! Scores! Stunning goal from the substitute! Seconds remaining, but Pachuca have a lifeline.
Oh, Szoboszlai leaves it. Look at Mo, what a moment! What a moment!
伊藤達也切れているぞ。ボックスの中入ってくる伊藤達也。伊藤達也。最後まで切れ味するよ伊藤達也。伊藤も今日2点目。
Entra Samuel pro Pedro. Pedro tirou da marcação. Veio o Pedro. Absurdo! Pedro!
Zubimendi first time and the header! Brilliantly delivered by Viktor Gyökeres to give Arsenal the lead. The first of many, we hope. Brilliantly timed run.
Oh, da kommt auch Kane. Harry Kane! Und das 1:0. Ausgerechnet, sagt man in diesen Momenten. Harry Kane.
He's played a wonderful through ball for Danjuma, who's through on goal and is able to get Villarreal a third. Well, it's been all Arsenal since they made the change.
Always looking to cut inside. It is magnificent. Michael Olise. It's Robin-like, isn't it?
La frappe derrière de Morgan Jean-Pierre. Oh, quelle frappe! Oh, quelle frappe pied gauche! Oh, qui se lance dans la lucarne de Jean Loucher. Oh, quel coup de froid!
جواو فينيكس أداء عالي ورتم عالي ما شاء الله تبارك الله. والتسديدة الله.
With that one. There's another clearance that doesn't quite hit the mark from Hwang, and Pino
kicks out of beauty. Wolves have shot themselves in the foot again, giving the ball away, and you don't.
Vem de novo o Grêmio. Mais um cruzamento na área, a bola tá viva!
Carl ahead of him, Kane joining as well, making the move. Olise on one of those runs for Carl, great touch. Leonard Carl, that is absolutely magnificent. And there is
Bowen to keep it alive. Todibo for Wilson. He's done it again. This Bournemouth crowd know all about what he can do in front of goal.
Tá do jeito que ele sabe, do jeito que ele gosta. Bola pro Cebolinha, driblou Cebolinha. Gol! É do Flamengo!
Oh, that's there! What a strike! Sofyan Amrabat has got a vital goal for Fenerbahce.
Getting forward for Orlando. What can he pick out? It's lifted towards Ojeda. On the volley, Ojeda! That is sensational!
Sai pela direita do Júlio. Bola pra ele, Júlio cruzou na área, Queiro desviou! Golaço!
It's an impossibility. It's Lobjanite, beauty! That is first class from Saba Lobjanite, and quite the way to score your first goal of the season.
Soma、ここから打っていく、した、強烈、こちらも見事なミドルシュート、中山に続いて今度はこの相馬です。2点目が入りました FC 町田ゼルビア。
Lançou ali, ele cruzou pro meio da área, tirou, botou o chuva, bateu! Gol! Do Bahia!
but be tested towards goal. It goes in! It's a brilliant strike. It may have taken a nick on the way through. Diego Gonzalez is flying.
The centre should get there first and does. Now then, Kai Havertz breaking forward. Can he finish off balance? Brilliant! Wonderful run under real pressure. Shows his class and quality.
Ahora se espera que viene la incorporación de Griezmann. ¡Gol!
Bueno.
¡Gol! Antoine Griezmann. Cómo esperó Sorlot. La paciencia del jugador noruego. Está
René arremessou, bola com Keno de cabeça, Cano de primeira! Golaço! Gol!
They've done the job. Smoliakov, happy feet. Martinez has Tillman. Martinez outside rail. Martinez!
McTominay dentro l'area, McTominay, il primo gol del precampionato di Scott McTominay, arriva contro il Sorrento, 2-0 Napoli, si è fatto dare il pallone, ha guardato la porta.
It's Manning! It's a masterpiece! A work of art!
Sliding tackle by Lozano gets it to Dreyer. Now Lozano! An absolute goal.
Aprovechó justamente Rowe. Balón que proyecta entonces por aquel sector en CJ Riley. Después el centro que viene y es gol. Aubameyang.
Calcio d'angolo battuto corto, conclusione con il destro e gol del Ren, è una rete bellissima.
Pra direita, Galiano um pouquinho mais atrás, vem pra Lourenço! Golaço! Golaço!
Bogusz chips it up back post. Taken on the volley! Wow!
Ya cruzaron la mitad de la cancha cuando viene un trazo por el medio, buscando la media luna. Aquí está la oportunidad, el disparo va a venir a puerta y es gol.
De Wit. Meerdijk. Oh, schitterend. Ja. Oh. Een beetje Baggio, een beetje Cassano en helemaal Max Meerdink. Hij maakt alleen maar mooie doelpunten.
ここはピレルが跳ね返してきました。セカンド打っていった。見事なシュート、中山。突き刺さりましたミドルシュート。セカンドボールを回収してそのまま。
Junker. Ojeda!
What's got into this? Este é Danilo. De volta o fogão Montoro para o Cabral. Na invasão vem Cabral.
Here's Timber. Nice turn. Oh, the shot deflected and in. Feyenoord have the lead.
Eita, estamos na metade do segundo tempo, ele bate lá pro meio, olha o gol! Gol!
deixa Fermín, està fent estralls entre línies, la deixa cap a Rashford, gol, el tercer del Barça, l'acaba fent Rafinha, però ha estat una obra coral, perquè el brasiler només l'ha hagut
finish on 7 points and they're in a bit of peril now as it'll come in for the first time strike of Castañeda. That is a beauty.
Gets it back again, two of Liverpool's summer signings combining. Ekitike with the shot and the goal.
Veiem Roberto Fernández que deixa la pilota d'Esperó, el xut d'Expósito, gol! Quin golaç d'Edo Expósito, barraca després de la deixada d'Esperó de Roberto Fernández. E quin gol d'Edo Expósito.
Ederson la perde, allora attacca Kaminski, subito l'imbucata per la girata sul destro di Tillman. Colonia in vantaggio al 26esimo minuto da una palla persa di Ederson, una grande giocata di Tillman che chiude in diagonale per il vantaggio del Colonia.
30 yards out, just under, and it seems
what a goal!
That is a wonderful strike from Raul Jimenez. And that's emphasising what I was saying, Jamie. He never gets a look in.
Inside for Osman Bukhari, spinning. Still looking for a window. And he ran out of space. Ball comes all the way through and in front! For a second! Biru will double the lead!
El rebot des del balcó de l'àrea. Golaç! I repeteix Fermín. Li ha caigut la pilota als peus, a la frontal de l'àrea, i ha pensat.
Fa Baldanzi, parte, Buendia! Grandissimo gol, Aston Villa in vantaggio, 1-0 dopo 15 minuti. E il piede a questo ragazzo non è mai mancato.
Oh, klasse! Lennart Karl!
Miller Dita going for it, big deflection, it's in!
Spallata, lo manda dall'altra parte del campo, riparte la Lazio. Pedro, giocate palla lunga, corre Cancellieri, arriva in area, Cancellieri! Piazza il mancino, Matteo Cancellieri porta in vantaggio la Lazio al 75esimo.
5 minuti, tanto occhio all'Aston Villa che non ha finito. Malen, arriva anche il quarto. 4-0.
Was ist das denn? Jonakusi Asare, die jungen Wilden, die können nicht nur Fußball spielen, die können auch malen.
Giovanni Lo Celso was trying to play quarterback there, but they've given the ball away. Acuna! Oh my goodness!
Now Chonkalai nearly set up the second goal. He drives another ball into the area. Oh, it's a nice first touch by Peyton Miller. A challenge was put in by Herrera.
Oh, you beauty!
Carlos Gil set up one. Scored.
Está ahí pendiente, aprovechando sus dones. Media vuelta, tiró. Gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol.
Coman, Kingsley, Coman! Was für Tor!
Ferran Torres, mitja volta de Ferran, cap a Lamine, la rematada! Gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol, gol! El segon de Lamine Yamal, el Barça va per feina, pim-pam, pim-pam! I la rosqueta de Lamine.
Not been loose, not been free.
Oh, great first touch. Brian White is in. Brian White scores.
Florentino namješta se gađa i pogađa Florentino za 2:0. 88. minut. Rezervista je dao ogromnu snagu i prednost ekipi Benfike. Dva njegova gola.
Se desce, espera o erro do Fluminense. Vai lá, menino. Olha o Fluminense com Hércules, bateu a Costa, golaço! Gol!
Garner, Dewsbury Hall. Bruno Fernandes had a nibble. Dewsbury Hall still has it and scores a beauty! Delightful from Kiernan Dewsbury Hall.
Kerem, John Duran gelişine şut ve gol! Mükemmel bir gol! Marco Asensio süper bir gol attı değerli izleyiciler. Marco Asensio.
Forward here. El Khanous won the header. Goalkeeper didn't come for it. And what a finish! Classic Deniz Undav. There aren't many players that could score a goal like that, but he...
Uma das alterações aí do César Lucena. Já estava lá na frente, né, o Kevson. E agora vem pro ataque o Sport. E vem com o Kaiser batendo pro gol! Gol!
Christian Norgard, his first was in the win against Slavia Praha. Good strength from Madueke. His left saves in his wake. Madueke! A goal of rare quality for Noni Madueke.
Good stretch there by Thomas. And the long-range shot is brilliant! Bobby de Cordova-Reid.
Se viene la contra, el cabezazo hacia atrás, duda Muslera, se viene Maravilla, Maravilla, Maravilla, Maravilla, Maravilla.
Just slightly went off course at Barca, ended up going to Leipzig. Now here he is at Celta Vigo. Here is Swedberg with the pull back in the opening goal. Tucked in by Zaragoza for Celta Vigo.
Who was somewhat off foot. This is Bruno Fernandes, and that's 3-3. Bournemouth will feel they were hard done to with the award of the free kick. But Bruno Fernandes...
On here to Aubameyang. Aubameyang and Mason Greenwood! Well called by the local Manzambi again for Freiburg. And Gunter's cross. There's Höller! It's really special. Lucas Höller to level the game. And
half turn from McKennie! Stunning finish!
contested. Bayern come away with it. Michael Elise into Konrad Laimer. Superb effort, brilliant goal. Lennart Karl.
He's here now though, Massa, and he's poked you through. It's a great chance, it's 2-2. And their best player on the pitch has levelled it up. Alex Grimaldo.
Spinning away here is Shirky, little clip on him, but he kept going, and now Foden! A clinical display of finishing from Manchester City.
Here goes Greenwood again. Greenwood! At the double for Marseille tonight.
This is Hudson-Odoi. Good cross towards Shazer. Oh, it didn't need a touch. What about that? Well, who knows? Oh, nice run in behind there by Desperov, and against his former side, the PAOK winger makes it 1-1.
Pas Zubkov. Atak sürecek, bir çalım Zubkov. İkinci rakibi onu da geçti. Zubkov gol! Kaleyi gördü, vurdu. Gol attı Zubkov.
Great run by the Spaniard. Pino! Oh, it's a magnificent goal! Well, he's just got better and better and better as the season's...
Now he looks for Trossard, what a brilliant run, what a good pass, and Leandro Trossard produces the finishing touch.
Pro Marcelo Hermes, olha o Juventude chegando de longe, no alto, gol! Do Juventude!
Rasteira, vai lá, Luiz. E lá vem Flamengo, Arrascaeta driblou, bateu pro gol! Gol! É do Flamengo!
Christ, Eza looking for space. Brilliant from Eza. How did he get into a shooting position there? The red side of North.
Aí o Alan Patrick. Ricardo Matias. Escapou legal. Fugiu Ricardo Matias. Gol!
Jeremy Frimpong. It's a good run as well by Frimpong. It's gone in towards. Go! It's gone in! Oh, look at his smile! Just as the Liverpool supporters.
長いボールを入れて、これアダイウトン狙い、胸コントロール、そして一気に持ち出していく。1対1、かわしたアダイウトン、完璧なゴール。規格外のプレーを見せましたアダイウトン。
Barış çekti önüne. Barış bıraktı. Gol pozisyonu, şut ve gol! Eren Elmalı hücuma katıldı. Barış'tan pas aldı, gol attı Eren Elmalı.
Sante per il taglio di Tillman in area di rigore. Tillman mette a sedere Carnesecchi e trova il gol del 3-0. Era in posizione regolare Tillman, doppietta per lui. Il Colonia scappa.
크로스 마이너스 하나 때르기 스ーパー見事なボレー1点返した名古屋綺麗なボレーシュート
Lotomba. Bos. De voorzet van Bos. En daar is de kans en daar is de goal van Watanabe. We krijgen een spannende slotfase.
Altra accelerazione, Jimenez, Pulisic, 2-0, ha raddoppiato il Milan, con il miglior uomo in campo, Christian Pulisic.
Mbappe, Rodrigo, and 4. Well, Mbappe perhaps not getting the hat-trick, but he gets the assist this time for the Brazilian. Sliding home.
Has to atone for his own error here. Forbes going all the way past him and putting the ball into the back of the net. Disaster for Salzburg. Delight for Club Brugge. They've come back from 2 down and they lead on.
Há muito tempo não balança as redes, mas quem bate é o Mateuzinho! Gol! Mateuzinho! É do Corinthians!
Mantova prova a recuperare il pallone, ma riesce ancora una volta a scattare Yeboah, che fa tutto da solo. Yeboah a tu per tu con Festa e c'è doppietta anche per Yeboah. 4-0 Venezia all'89.
Snip. Gibbs White. Looking for Ndoye! Oh, what about that? What a way to mark your debut!
クリア後ろから来た追いつきました鹿島船橋のゴール走り込んで最後は右足見事な同
It's
点
a beautiful ball through and the chance of 3 and it's brilliantly taken at pace there, Kylian Mbappe. And finally they have got the next goal.
Lo Ficreta, altra palla, altro buco centrale della difesa del Bologna, la ribalta Lo Ficreta con Teodosulakis, non perfetto Vitic qui, 1-2 micidiale della...
Sin Guida non ha sbagliato un intervento. Berardi, zona tiro, inventa dentro per Doig, grande palla e grande gol del Sassuolo, inevitabilmente dal piede di Domenico Mimmo Berardi, segna il migliore in campo. Doig,
Sturger, that's nice, that's lovely. Kevin Sturger, he's opened up the space, and there is the second goal for Robin Hack in the second goal for Borussia Mönchengladbach. But it owes so much to sensational work by Kevin Sturger.
I'm sure to have Luka Modric in his team as well, as there's another chance. That's brilliant from Real Madrid. Mbappe turning so quickly, and 2-0 after only 12 minutes.
Now at the Suddenly the space. Adeyemi still going. And now Bayer. Adeyemi!
Trouble. Numbers. Manchester City's favour. Tijani Reinders! That's what he was doing with monotonous regularity for Milan in Serie A. And he's brought that.
Uno contro uno, rientra sul suo mancino, occhio perché per lui a zona tiro lo fa partire! Matteo Politano con il solito mancino, 1-0 Napoli. Che bellezza di Matteo Politano.
TK has goes through one challenge and scores!
Another one of those trademark long throws into the box. Rattled home by Aaron Dinci. And the relief on the face of the goal scorer.
Vai lá o Negueba, limpou pra bater dali, que golaço!
Camarda lì che fa sportellate, riesce a prendere il pallone in mezzo a tre, ancora Camarda l'assist per Cabà, il 2-0 del Lecce, ma la grande azione di Camarda che ha tenuto un
find Daka now. Chowdhury with the effort, fabulous hit. Hamza Chowdhury fires Leicester City into the lead. A delightful goal.
Salcedo, un po' di spazio per andare, Eddie Salcedo prova a calciare, grandissimo gol di Eddie Salcedo, 4-2, la chiude l'Oficreta con l'ex gioiellino.
Kan välja också för en öppet läge här för Mattsson. Och där 4-0. Magnus Mattsson utökar på nytt för FCK som kör över Malmö.
Ilie con il cross e un tiro! E il gol dell'1-1. La giocata geniale per pareggiare la partita. Il ragazzo che
sponda precisa. De Ron si è liberato, Samardzic fa passare il pallone con una meraviglia, altro dribbling, Samardzic, un capolavoro di Samardzic, 2-1, qualità assoluta.
Ayredil. Ispao je tamo Dragović.
الهلال الآن حلوة الكرة الله هذه هي قيمته وهذه هي قدرته.
Pakt hem de bal af, Fred. Dit is een schitterende goal. En 3-1 Fenerbahçe.
Oh, he was sloppy there, gave it away. Olamouani, he's driven in another. What an extraordinary game. PSG 4, Tottenham 3. Mistake by the man of the match so far.
He has Tavernier alongside, Evan Nielsen peeling away, Semenyo through the middle. Antoine Semenyo, 2-each!
Change of direction by Maro Jr. He's put it through, and coming in from the opposite side was
situazione. Schiavi, Attà recupera però, passa, Attà, dribbling in area da solo, Attà! La qualità di Attà per spezzare lo 0-0, recupera.
Here's Paintsel. Paintsel finds another gear. Still Joseph Paintsel. His shot from the sharp angle. That's fought off by Ostani.
It's gone in the back. There's a back four or back five.
Reinders. It's Lewis and Haaland walks it in for his regular goal against Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Ein Spieler, der um die 15 Millionen verdient, Jahressalär. Dann schon viel, wenn er meistens auf der Bank sitzt. Vielleicht jetzt die Möglichkeit. Und das ist ein wunderschöner Treffer für die Hoppers. 1:2 nur noch.
Xavi. Xavi again. And he's finally found a way to score. He's been pushing and
via di controllo, poi pallone a rimorchio per si inventa un super gol con il tacco di prima per battere Dembatiam in vantaggio l'Inter al 52, più Esposito non vede la porta. La
Katike and Cody Gakpo.
Nun viel Platz, um abzuziehen, und dann wird den ersten Treffer. Wunderschöner Treffer von Lennart Karl. Nicht so ausgefallen der Torjubel wie gegen Tottenham.
Sheki. And he scores on his debut. So much excitement surrounding Ryan Sheki. Half the Premier League wanted to...
Vukotić, pokušat će Vukotić, dosta dobro, gol je! Loša intervencija Smitha, vodi Partizan, ovo je bilo potrebno!
裏を狙っているジャーミン、うまく飛び出してきた中村壮太、一瞬の隙を突きました中村壮太、今シーズン4点目。
Per Aaron Martin che aggancia altrettanto bene il cross deviato, ha cercato la rovesciata inizialmente Carboni, Colombo e poi Stanciu per il 3-0 del Genoa.
Switch sides temporarily perhaps just to have a go at a different fullback. And that's Gnabry, and that's 1-1.
Lennart Karl, the 17-year-old. ليد الدوسري، يا سلام على كرة. الله الله على كرة حلوة اللقطة جميلة.
Ortası ceza sahası, Jota aldı. Jota vurdu, attı golü. Jota Silva. Jota'yla Beşiktaş 1-0 önde 41. dakikada.
Invece al cross teso Thuram, Nico Gonzalez per David, girata di David, il primo gol nell'estate bianconera di Jonathan David, arriva così a Bergamo e vale l'1-0.
Chiquinho back to Podence, nice, oh brilliant from Olympiacos. Chiquinho with the goal, but the passing was slick.
Começa muito bem no time, tem um período de instabilidade, mas depois que parece que não sai. Recuperação do Vasco, pela esquerda, Ryan, bateu pro gol! Gol!
And loses out to Polster, up from midfield, and in, Mark Delgado!
They look tight and competitive. Here's Bergvall. Neatly done. Gray. Cross to the back post. Koromani back in the middle. Charlison is there. That's a good goal. That's a really well worked goal, and Tottenham lead in the 35th minute. Super goal.
L'azione offensiva arriva anche a Ron Martin che prepara il sinistro, va invece profondo per il controllo, il sinistro a volo, Carboni, Valentin Carboni, cielo in vantaggio, esulta sotto la Nord, 1-0.
It's a good looking ball as well, and Nick Pope is fully committed here. Here's an opportunity and an equalising goal for Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. What a start to the second half inside the opening 30 seconds.
Jogada ensaiada, próximo da área, batida escapa, golaço!
Both players involved in that 50-50, back on their feet again. This is Mbappe! 1-1. Doesn't miss those, Kylian Mbappe. Zolaka.
Still on the bench. Oh, that's risky, played out by Romero. It's a chance for PSG and absolutely buried. Fabian Ruiz made Tottenham pay. Sloppy, playing out from the back. Mistake by Cristiano Romero.
DePaul works it across, now Messi. Lionel Messi by Sanabria, gets the shot away, goal! Magical Messi in the 84th minute!
Now Estevao taking on Kabasi and getting past him. Oh, magnificent! That's what he's about. Estevao is a shining star.
On the break. Sunderland caught short, Russ off his line, and that is a brilliant effort, absolutely outstanding.
Os minutos já passaram, o tempo de compensação esgotou-se, ainda o Arsenal, o remate e o golo! E o golo do Arsenal com o camisola 56 a marcar.
Chantu. Martinez there again, this time he buries it. It's 1-1 just before the break. Crucial time for Paris Saint-Germain to level.
Conference. Rodriguez across. DePaul. This ball finds Suarez. Luis Suarez says goodnight.
Look at Martinelli go. He's in behind Kimmich here. He's beyond Neuer. It's Gabriel Martinelli to make sure for Arsenal. And make sure he does.
Pronalazi rupa i neka pukotina. Dantaš! Thiago Dantaš u 72. Pa kakav je ovo gol! Pa kakav je ovo pogodak Thiaga Dantaša!
Oh yes, well-timed run. Flag stays down. Could be the hat-trick. Is the hat-trick for Kylian Mbappe. Well, Olympiacos are in real trouble now.
Pedro Porro, Kudus. Oh, beautiful drop on the shoulder from Kudus. And what a magnificent goal! That is sensational from Richarlison.
Looking delivery too, fine save by Jaros, and it's smashed into the top corner by Samuel Dahl, and Benfica lead inside 6 minutes.
Rider for Turkey. There's Foden, best feet from Phil Foden, and he finds the finish.
Ademir recebe, vai carregando para a entrada da área, bateu forte, golaço!
Gol! Beautifully taken by Rodgers, who just glides forward and picks out Daniel Marlon. It's still Marlon here for Villa. It's 2-0. It's brilliant. Villa just slicing through the young boys' defence.
Waiting on this, Suarez, Kremoski, that's Paintsel who got back, stuck a foot in to help break it up. Now, backheel across, it takes a deflection in. Oh, that's magic by Segovia. Into Miami.
And maybe get a shot away. Spurs were very quick to come out at him, especially Romero. Coutinho, oh, he's done it again. Second time in the game, Coutinho's pulled PSG back into it.
High from Endo, Salah's the chaser here and he's winning. James Hill has a problem. It's Mo Salah!
Little over 20 minutes to go. Another in-swing that causes problems. And it's in off the goalkeeper. When your luck is against you, it is really against you.
Marcus Tavernier! And Bournemouth have scored 3 at Old Trafford for the 3rd season in a row.
Hudson-Odoi for Kalimuendo. Well, he's wriggling through Kalimuendo and he scores! Well, a very good finish, individual goal.
For Nuno Espirito Santo that West Ham can get themselves out of trouble, but there's Morgan Rogers setting his sights and hitting the target in style. Aston Villa.
What a goal! What a goal! An absolute blast from Jamie Leveling.
Talisca'ya şut şansı. Talisca süper gol. Nefis bir gol. Anderson Talisca 3-0. 37. dakika.
Hudson-Odoi. Sangari with a hit! And what a hit! That is some parting gift before he goes off on into...
Space and time here for Rangers. Needs a good ball in towards Danilo. Hooks it towards Golmiowski! And the flag is up.
Game on at the Estadio de la Ceramica. Here's Zaghi.
Oh, chance 2-1. Well, what an introduction this is for Elias Ashuri. It's his first touch.
They're looking to press right now, but you would imagine as time goes on.
Well, they have pressed and they've got the ball here and they've struck early on. How about that for starters? Mateus Fernandes.
Not entirely comfortable. Buonani, not as comfortable as it was looking at half-time. Oh, it's 4! Right at the very end.
Left the legs on Peeper. And leveling with the cutback. And that is taken in true Deniz Undab style. A goal ruled out in the first half. Nice touch from Bakambu, and they're in for 2. Well, it was oh so easy. Pedro Neto, faced up by Mikalenko, but driving at the defender and getting the better of him as well. 2-0!